We back. We are back. It's currently 3 o'clock in New York right now. It's Tuesday, the 25th of July, and we're just gonna go over some of the trades we took yesterday just to check on how they're doing so far. Um, I put up some stuff about gold, the DXY, the Euro USD, the AUD USD, the GBP USD, and I put up an earlier video about the trades I took on the Nasdaq today. So if you'd like to see more or um, gain more insight on the Nas, you can just do that. We went long. We still inside. I think price may be reversing. We were targeting that fair value gap on the M15 time frame and we hit it beautifully. So now I took this on my other account. I'll just take one position off, move the stop to break even, and then I'll see what happens. Ultimately, I'm looking for the NAS to get up to there, but we'll see what happens. Let's just start off by going over the DXY, see where we currently are and what's going on. I'm going to go to the daily time frame. Daily time frame, here we are. So if you are familiar or if you haven't heard from the DXY weekly outlook I uploaded at the beginning of the week, price was roughly run about there was Monday. Yes. This is Sunday. Monday's candle was here. We anticipated price moving up to close off this. And it seems we have gotten to that area. Just to fill out that gap. I personally feel like we could still work our way up into maybe here. Ultimately, that would be ideal, but I still feel like we can still work our way up. Bear in mind, this area here is a gap on the weekly time frame. Weekly time frame. So look for price to maybe push up, say towards this order block or so, and then carry on down to fill out this gap since it's not yet filled. It's still waiting. And then perhaps ultimately we'll get our way down here. But so far, playing out as we had anticipated, we wanted it to get up to there. We have gotten that. Now it's just a matter of waiting for price to react and show us what's the next move. For me, let me just slap a fib onto this. Yes, there we go. Okay. I would love it to get up to here and then just begin to reverse, but we'll see what price does. Okay, that's that on the DXY. Let's go over our GBP USD trade. Looking lovely. So GBP USD, my apologies. Order block. And we entered on Monday. We got a bit of drawdown on Monday, but today it is nice to see that price is behaving as it should. Next drawn liquidity, we can anticipate it to get up to there, that daily fair value gap. But ultimately, there's a weekly fair value gap above us at the moment. Let's just go to the weekly time frame. Oh, I can see it actually, right over there. Lovely. So that's ultimately where I see us getting up to at this point. Lovely, lovely trade. Let's go down to the 4-hour. Lovely trade. We had wanted to see this broken to give us a change of character for price to signal that we are now going bullish. And this is that daily fair value gap we just marked out. Above that, it's a 4-hour one. Initially, this was my first target that I was targeting. That is about 210, 207 pips. Not bad, not bad. Take that out, perhaps take out the high, and then ultimately get us up to that weekly fair value gap. I had risked 95.9 pips in order to get 601. it was going to give me a 6 is to a 1 is to 6.27 trade, respectfully. And I think we're still good. If we can see the DXY pushing to the downside, definitely this will push up. This will definitely push up. But we'll see what happens. Going over to the AUD, USD. I'll start us off on the daily. Now the idea for this, on Monday, it was Monday. Yes, Monday, we were inside this daily fair value gap, so I had anticipated us going up and targeting these relative equal highs. We were on a weekly fair value gap. On the weekly, let's go there. There was a slight gap here. See how price tapped into it and is now pushing up beautifully, beautifully, beautifully. I thought perhaps price would go as low as here within this area, but it has respected the weekly fair value gap and we're pushing up. Initial target is here. Overall, I'm looking at these highs over here as well. If you can manage to get over that, we'll see. We'll see. But as it currently stands, that's my target. After this, my next target will be there. Let's go down to the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, you can see we bounced up from that weekly fair value gap, slowly grinding to the upside. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. So you can see on the 4-hour time frame, shooting up nicely, shooting up nicely. There is a fair value gap here. We'll see how price reacts once it's past that area. I'm just gonna remove this. Swing charts are my favorite. We'll see how price reacts once we are in this vicinity here. Will we continue to press up or reverse? If we see the DXY continue pushing upwards, let me just compare DXY. I think I used the TVC one. Yeah, new pane, just like that. Let me see. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. I'm really looking at these highs. Currently, we're about, what is this thing? 65 pips up overall. Looking to get 180. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Let's go. Now let's go look at the euro. Nice trade. Quick context on the weekly. 1 week. Let's go. So for this time frame here, you were still run about there. That was the last week. And then we've identified this area. We anticipated price trading down into it, up to that order block over there. Just do this. Turn that to red. Okay. Text. Oh my brother. OB. Okay. That should transpose down to the daily time frame. Let's scroll down. Okay. Identify this area. We had this gap formed Thursday, Friday. Monday we came up slightly, tapped into it and pushed down handsomely. Handsomely. I think we're up like I took a partial of this trade. Took home about 100 pips. Right now we should have a good amount floating. Let's see. Yes, here we go, the euro. So on the euro, price pushed up, swing low formed. It broke the swing low with energetic displacement, creating a fair value gap. We then waited for price to trade up into it, and then that triggered us in. We Initially for this trade, this is the outlook as per the video I dropped at the beginning of the week. Entered the fair value gap, right price down all the way down into attacking these relatively equal lows here that shook the bottom. The liquidity that's resting there, that was what I was eyeballing. About 103 right now, 900, not bad, not bad. Ultimately, it was 86 pips risked to earn 314, 3.66 risk reward ratio. Not bad, not bad. This red line is the 50% mark or the halfway point of that swing low and that swing high over there, where I took my first partial. Price is a bit, structure looks bullish. If the DXY pushes to the downside, then we can reasonably expect price to push up. What has me thinking that this might be the reversal is when I scroll down to the 15-minute time frame. Price shot down. There's a pool of liquidity there. I'll just make it dashed. Okay, pool of liquidity there. Stop hunt. Push up. It's slight, but we broke. Why am I even looking at that? You see, we broke this. Broke that level there, which gave us a break in structure, switching us over from being bullish to switching us from being bearish to bullish. Broke the level, came back, created a fair value gap, and now price is looking to reverse. Bullish. Anticipate price is reversing. Also, the structure looks like a head and shoulders. We could push up, or price could just be returning into this area and continuing its push downwards. But either way, I've taken off a partial. I've moved my stop to break even for my remaining position. And my other position on my other account, I moved the stop up slightly so that even if I get stopped out, I leave with something. So I'm not really stressed or worried at the moment for this one. Looking at it, yeah, I'd say we could be reversing from here. We'll see. For me to be convinced that indeed we are now bullish, I would like this swing high to be. If we break this, then I will say, okay, let's look for buys. And in the context that the DSY is pushing up, then we'll be like, okay, let's look for buys. But currently, that's as it stands on this trade. Moving in order beautifully. Now, did you go over the pound? Did we? I don't recall. I know for a fact I went over you. I know for a fact I went over the DXY. The pound. I should remember this. But I think I didn't go through it. I'm just going to go through it now. We went through the DXY, the Euro, the AUD. Let's look at the cable quickly. If we haven't looked at it already. Apologies if we have. No, man, but I think we did. Yeah, we did. My apologies, everyone. Let's go to gold. Gold was a bit painful. Gold was a bit painful. Gold, we were bullish. We were looking for price to push up into that weekly fair value gap over there. Let's go down to the daily chart. Now on the daily chart, initially where we had entered in this daily fair value gap, anticipating that price would push up. As you can see with the position there, it stopped us out, but looks like the trade is still valid and going. I'll wait for this if I'll even enter. Hey, this pair is very I'll wait for this to be broken, and then I'll look for signatures to allow me to proceed with my trade. Um, yeah, gold. Gold. Nothing to say on this really. Gold. But that should be it for this week so far. Let's see what Nasdaq is doing. Still pushing up, lovely. Still pushing up, lovely. Keep pushing up, my brother. Keep pushing up. Let's get up to there. Volume imbalance exists there. And that should be it. More updates to come. Thank you so much for the time and happy trading.